Hey everyone, I'm Laura Ingraham, and this is the Ingraham Angle. Tonight, we see rank corruption that will rock the public's trust in 4 areas: at our border, at the DOJ, in the Biden family itself, and even in the skies above. So for anyone still wondering why tens of millions of Americans do not trust Washington, well, today's dramatic news on multiple fronts provides critical answers. First, in Wilmington, Delaware, where Hunter's sweetheart plea deal on tax and gun charges collapsed into what I thought was a beautiful pile of rubble.
What this means for Hunter Biden is that he went from a sweetheart deal to a real poison pill. I mean, this is going to expose him across the board.
Then about 100 miles south on Capitol Hill, we watched his questioning in 2 different hearings expose government lies, dissembling, and concealment, again, about what's happening at our border and in the skies above. Well, we're going to tell you about both of these stories coming up. And later, a disturbing episode involving Senator Mitch McConnell today that's raising serious questions about his health.
And a string of
Do you want to say anything else to the press?
Go ahead, John.
I'll take it.
Thankfully, the senator is said to be okay, but concerns linger. But first, we start at a federal court in Wilmington, Delaware, where a brazen move by Hunter Biden's attorney showed just how accustomed to special treatment the president's son really is. Now, what many of us thought might be a fairly routine plea deal acceptance by Judge Mary Ellen Noreika turned into more than 3 hours of negotiations between the prosecutor and the Biden legal team. Now, ultimately, the intense back and forth ended with Hunter pleading not guilty, both to the tax and to the gun charges, meaning this is going to drag on for some time and perhaps, well, drag the Biden campaign down with it. And yet another dramatic turn today brought confirmation that the investigation into Hunter Biden is apparently continuing. Now, the DOJ would not give details about it, but when asked by the judge if this could potentially bring a foreign corruption charge, prosecutor Leo Wise simply answered yes. That's the moment the agreement completely broke down. Well, of course, right on cue, and you were expecting this, right? The regime media hopped into action to dismiss the day's events.
I know we've said it over and over again, but all of these claims are unproven right now, and they have no evidence.
Say it again.
They have no evidence that ties this to the president.
In the long term, it probably doesn't really mean that much that we had this wrinkle today.
But the truth is, on multiple fronts, this is a White House in crisis. And as usual, this is all the White House can really say in response.
Hunter Biden is a private citizen, and this was a personal matter for him. As we have said, the president, the first lady, they love their son, and they support him as he continues to rebuild his life.
All right, sorry, honey, but the pity party act just does not fly anymore. Nice try, though. And that private citizen, Hunter Biden, rolled up to the hearing about what was supposedly a personal matter in a 6-car motorcade. We'll hit this developing story from all angles tonight.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.